We'll call Brad Sham the big brother of Texas sportscasters.
Brad hired me, so anything that I've ever accomplished in this business, really comes because he gave me the opportunity. And really from him, I learned the value of just preparation. And I always thought I was prepared and knew that you had to do it, but just watching him do the Cowboys and even when he was doing his talk show back in the day, it was just how prepared are you going to be? You need to know pretty much everything about everything.
He's got a wonderful instrument and tremendous control, and is just a pleasure to listen to because there's excitement in his voice. He's got very positive feeling in his voice whenever you listen to him. He's upbeat.
He's really intelligent and really clever, and he notices things. And Brad was a hero of mine before he came to work with me. I mean, when I came to Dallas, and I'm a minor league hockey announcer, and he's doing Sports at 6, and he's doing the Cowboy games with Vern Lundquist, I was trying to learn from him.
This is your life, Brad Sham. You like being called the big brother to Texas sportscasters?
Oh, there are a number.
Being the crazy uncle.
There are a number of alternatives that would have been way worse. That's incredibly humbling from three people that I respect as much as I do those three guys. So thanks to all of them.
And actually here in Dallas-Fort Worth, it began basically 40 years ago for you. Close. I remember at the age of 4. Maybe a little older than that. In 1972, listening to Brad Sham on WRR 1310. It was WRR 1310. He had a 9 o'clock Sunday night sports talk show called Sportsline Dallas.
Sportsline Dallas. It was the first sports conversation show in the area, and
look what it spawned.
It was the first one in the area, and my recollection is that the first show, as we were talking about before, I think Mike Ditka and Hayden Fry and Toby Hara were guests on the first show, and why they came down to Fair Park to talk to someone they never heard of on a station that no one listened to, I have no idea, but I'm grateful they did.
And then, of course, it was Sports Central Dallas on KRLD, all the play-by-play. And then the guys locally in the market now who were hired by Brad Sham or Frank Gleaver at KRLD, Dave Barnett, Chuck Cooperstein, Craig Way, the voice of the Longhorns, George Dunham and Craig Miller.
Dave Barnett, did you say Dave Barnett?
Dave Barnett,
yeah. We really had a terrific staff. The industry was different then, Bill, as you know. And so in terms of sports talk, there weren't 3 stations doing it 24 hours a day. There were 2 shows, me and first Norm Hitzges on Cliff, and then on WFAA, and then Randy Galloway followed Norm. And so there were 2 shows. Well, we could appeal to the highest common denominator in the audience. If we wanted to have a conversation, we could appeal to the better angels in people's nature, not, Buck Henry did a great bit on Saturday Night Live a million years ago about a guy trying to do a TV talk show, and he winds up looking into the camera as the phone sits silent saying, "Dead puppies. What do you think of dead puppies?" We didn't have to do any of that because people were intelligent and they would call and we could steer the conversation to a higher plane.
And we've got more of The Score coming up in just a moment.